Hey, this is Ben. This is the 83rd stanza of The Art of Peace. And, oh man, he's really just kind of laying it out there straight. Like, this is exactly what it is. A couple key points, I'll read the full stanza in a minute, but a couple key points is never attack. That's just an element of being out of control. You always blend, no matter what they come with, you just blend. Now, from the perspective of the internal environment, what I've been talking about a lot is the notion of blending with yourself. Blending with yourself. That's the very first thing. If you can blend with yourself, then it doesn't matter what's coming at you. Strike the one, or strike the many with the one. That's the point of that. So, if we had talked about this, if this stanza had been there at the beginning, from very early on, it wouldn't have fit. It wouldn't have blended, because that's why all that early on stuff that seems kind of out there and ethereal is so valuable, is because it articulates the qualities of the internal environment. And that's essential. You've got to have the capacity to be aware of the qualities of the internal environment. And they are as broad and varied as the way water flows, as subtly shifting as a breeze, as flowing as as flexible as a bamboo stalk, as still as a stone. These are not external descriptions. He's talking about the capacity of the internal environment, because it's no more or no less than the external environment. So you can get an idea of the variations of the internal environment by studying the natural world. By studying the natural world, you can get a clear kind of experience-based idea of the types of things that are going on inside you. And those are the things that, if participated with, if interacted with, without the loss of control, then this power shows up. And it's the power to interact with opposing forces. When you interact with opposing forces in a peaceful way, and it's the equivalent of it's power, but it's power from the place of peace, not from the place of violence. And the reason why this is so powerful is because it's sustainable. It's a sustainable interaction. And so, anyway, these are the pieces that have slowly been coming together, and now he's saying flat out exactly what it is you're doing. Inside the moment, what's about to happen.
Wow. Well, hey, it's high.
So when I read the stanza to you, I encourage you to think about it from the perspective of at every moment, at every moment, at every moment, at every moment, at every moment. The statement that he's making is meant to describe the potential for experience, not the idea of the experience. So the idea breaks it into something that takes place in the mind. Got to use that because of language, but getting to the actual experience of it, the only way we can translate that is through language. So anyway, he does his best to attempt to take the idea of the art of peace, and turn it into, or the experience of the art of peace in the actual moment, and give it something that can be shared through language, the idea. So here's how it works. Here's the 83rd stanza. In the art of peace, we never attack. An attack is proof that one is out of control. Never run away from any kind of challenge, but do not try to suppress or control an opponent unnaturally. Let attackers come any way they want, and then blend with them. Never chase after opponents. Redirect each attack and get firmly behind it. In the art of peace, we never attack. An attack is proof that one is out of control. Never run away from any kind of challenge, but don't try to suppress or control an opponent unnaturally. Let attackers come any way they want, and then blend with them. Never chase after the opponents. Redirect each attack and get firmly behind it. 83rd stanza. King, out.